I came to Inkai because when a few years ago, or many years ago, I remember seeing a commercial on TV where they talked about how difficult it was in other parts of the world. And I didn't, it didn't show any logic. It didn't say what we were doing, what I could do to help it. And so I guess I've always kind of, ever since that moment, tried to understand what the differences are. So I went to school and I tried to do engineering and it didn't solve the problem. And I tried to work at an NGO and it didn't solve the problem. So that's how I came up here, because this is just the natural flow of everything that's in my life that pointed me to Inkai.
Okay. ¿Y cuál ha sido el momento más duro que ha vivido en Inkai?
The most difficult time, there's two times I can remember that were the most difficult. Probably the first week when everybody was worried about who they're going to work with, who they're going to be friends with, and I remember thinking, oh my god, I'm so different. I'm always going to be the last person. I'm always going to be the person that nobody wants to work with. But I think it's because that I'm different that I do have a really, really strong support system here, so thank God for that. The second hardest time was when Mario and Carlos left. But yeah, those were my two worst times.
¿Y cuál ha sido el momento más gracioso que recuerdas?
Probably the time that I'm most thankful for is I think probably when I came here, a lot of people told me that it was going to be very difficult and that you shouldn't expect to graduate, that you're probably going to get 5 C's and you're probably going to leave. So the best time is whenever I would get my grades and I would open it, and literally I would be shaking. I'd be holding my laptop and I'd be like, this is it, this is it, this is it, I'm going to have to leave. And although, I didn't get the best grades, and I just remember thinking, if you really are supposed to be here, if this is really what you're supposed to do, then you'll do it and you'll get past it, and you don't have to listen to anybody else and what they think about it. Just try your best and that's it. You don't have to be worried about it. So every time was a little bit easier, and I guess that's what I'm thankful for, because I learned a lot about that. I learned that you don't have to believe anything else but about what people say.
¿Qué detalles recuerdas de tu grupo de estudio?
My study group has always been kind of like a kind of functional, non-functional family. We're all very different, and I suppose that's the best thing about us, but maybe the hardest thing when we have to come together and work together, because we're all really good at our separate things, but when we come together, I guess in the beginning it was really hard because everybody wanted to be the best and to show everybody that they were the best. But now, I think the thing I'm happy about is now we're like a little family. We know how to work together. We know how to get people to smile, to laugh, to work together. And I think that's probably one of the biggest learning experiences as well, is how to, after a year.
¿Tienes algún mensaje especial para tus amigos o para la clase?
So I was thinking about this one, and the message that I wanted to leave, I kind of hinted at it before, but I wanted to give thanks for all of my friends, and then I wanted to also thank the people that didn't necessarily believe that I could make it here, because what I wanted to do was to be an example. My saying is that you should be the example that you want to see, and by being here, I've motivated my friend to come here. I've motivated other people to think that they can do things that maybe they couldn't do. So if you thought that I couldn't make it before and you see that I'm still here now and you think, hey, maybe I shouldn't judge people like that, or I shouldn't think poorly of people, or whatever, maybe that's the best thing that I can leave behind.
Thank you.